Hello to all the beautiful people who have decided to be here with me today. Welcome back to my channel. I am your girl Kenyatta here, and today we're going to be talking about things that will have your locks toe up from the flow up. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 habits that will damage your locks, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. Number 1, we're just gonna get out the way. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Retwisting your locks too tight. This will most definitely damage your locks because retwisting too tight will of course lead to thinning and breaking locks. I know y'all like Kenyatta, tell me something I don't know. Right into number 2, which is styling your locks too much. Now, y'all already know over here at Earth Locks by Kenyatta, we are all about styling, okay? And I love to give you guys lock styling inspiration. However, I have to keep it 1,000 with y'all when I tell you, sometimes it's okay to, you know, take a break from styling, okay? There's nothing wrong with hooking up the good styles. You can find those right here on Earth Locks by Kenyatta. Shameless plug. But sometimes, after like 2 or 3 times of styling your hair, like back to back, go ahead, give yourself about a month or 2 off from styling and just give your locks a break and just let them be free. You don't have to style them, wash, retwist, or not, whichever you prefer. But after a couple of times of styling your hair, go ahead and give your hair a break. You don't want to consistently style your hair every time you wash, your retwist style. Every time you wash, never giving it a break. This will also lead to thinning and breaking locks. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes it's okay to just literally let your locks be free. Number 3, okay? Twisting your locks into different directions. Now, this comes mostly from allowing a lot of different people to do your hair, okay? Because you have to keep in mind, not every one person is the same, and not everyone knows your locks. You may have locks that only twist to the right. You may have locks that twist to the left. Everyone doesn't know that, and on top of that, everyone doesn't know that locks should only be twisted in one direction. So you might have a person out there, a needle in the haystack, that just twists your locks in 2 different directions, or maybe one person is used to twisting locks to the right and another is used to twisting them to the left. So here's a situation where if you're allowing a lot of different people to do your hair, you should be mindful of which direction they're twisting. Some people have different retwisting methods, so keep that in mind. Twisting in 2 different directions will definitely damage your hair. Or maybe you are just starting your locks and you really don't know that you should twist your locks in one direction. Also, twisting in 2 different directions will of course cause thinning and breaking locks, and ain't nobody got time for that. Number 4, too many pins, okay? Now, there's nothing wrong with a pin up or wearing your hair in an updo, okay? I suggest minimizing the amount of pins that you use, because sometimes people can be a little over obsessive when it comes to the hairpins, especially if they don't know the secret to using hairpins without damaging your locks. I have a video all about how to use hairpins without damaging your locks. I'll leave it right here on the screen, so feel free to click on that video and check it out. I'm not saying don't use pins. I'm saying limit the amount of pins you'd use when you are doing an updo or a pin-up. Another thing that I wanted to mention here in this particular part of the video is, if you are a person who is getting into, there's this new trend, it's called lock sprinkles, and it's like you sew different like hair jewelry into your hair up the shaft of your lock, and it's very pretty. I'll leave an image right here on the screen if I can. If you're a person who is getting into that and you like that, definitely be mindful of how often and how much you are doing lock sprinkles, because this can also damage your hair. Because when you think about it, you're sticking a needle in and out of your hair. Again, you're puncturing the shaft of your lock. This can cause thinning and breaking locks if it's done over a period of time consistently. So keep that in mind. Number 5, not moisturizing your hair. Point blank pert, not moisturizing your hair will lead to thinning and breaking locks, because no moisture equals brittle locks, and brittle locks break off. Okay, so you definitely want to moisturize your hair. You can moisturize your hair by using a light daily leave-in conditioner to keep your hair moisturized. You can use oils that penetrate your hair very well. Some of the oils that you can use for penetration is avocado, jojoba oil, and argan oil. There's a few others. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on that, so keep that, so just stay tuned for that. But I wanted to mention that because not moisturizing your hair will damage your locks, so definitely keep those locks moist. So I know I said I was just gonna do 5 habits, but I have a bonus one here for you guys, and I have to throw this in there, and that is number 6, which is bleaching your locks. Oh my goodness, I cannot begin to explain or get into how damaging bleaching is to your locks. Now I know there are ladies out there who they want the colors and, you know, they want to be bold and everything like that. Listen, do you, boo-boo. But before you do, just research and find out the best way to do it to minimize the damage to your locks, because there's nothing worse that you could do to your hair than strip your hair of all of its nutrients. When you bleach your hair, you are stripping your hair of all the nutrients in your hair, as well as the natural color of your hair. And when you bleach your hair, your hair texture is never really the same again. I think I did highlights before, but I didn't bleach my hair. I did highlights before, and it was kind of like a rinse color, so it wasn't anything that was super harsh. It was just like a dye. After a couple of months it washed out. But bleaching your hair can definitely damage your locks. I strongly suggest avoiding that, but if you must, do research and find out the best way to do it. Overall, bleaching your hair is not a good thing. Now, when it comes to the dyes, that's different from bleaching your hair. Bleaching is literally stripping everything away from your hair. That is all I have for this video today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and rocking with your girl. Comment down below and give us some more tips. Let me know if I missed anything, if there's anything that you could share for everyone watching this video on some habits, some things that they can avoid to not damage their locks. Okay, don't forget to hit the like button, smack that bell like it stole something from you. Turn on your notifications so that you never miss a video from your girl. Share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Okay, subscribe. Y'all know I rock with y'all a long way, right? You better know it. It's your girl Kenyatta here. Peace.